Microsoft just recently bought Activision for almost $70 billion. And what does this mean for you and other companies? Today we are talking about this exact thing. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Hey, what is up? It's your boy Adi. I have divided this video into some segments so that it's easier to navigate through the video. These segments are brief of the situation, how many things Microsoft owns now, exactly what does this mean for PlayStation fanboys and PlayStation, and what does this mean for gamers and Microsoft itself. With gamers, I mean only PC gamers, because nobody really gives a fuck about console gaming.
Boo this man!
Don't boo me, okay? Don't boo me. Sorry. And last but not the least, the ending. Brief of the situation. Big dollar acquisitions aren't new in video game industry. Activision Blizzard itself has become one of the largest video game companies in 2008. When Activision merged with Blizzard in US $18.9 billion deal, Microsoft and Sony regularly buy successful pre-existing development studios to take over their intellectual properties, which is called as IP, and make them available exclusively on their platform. Last week was a big one for video game industry. In a deal that dwarfed all other before it in the game business anyway, Microsoft surprised the world with the announcement that it will acquire Activision Blizzard for a whopping $68.7 billion.
What?
The news came exactly 2 months after Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer described the sexual harassment and the discrimination scandal at Activision Blizzard as horrific, quote unquote, and said Microsoft was evaluating all aspects of its relationship with the company. The scale of the buyout is staggering. When completed, it will give Microsoft control of some of the biggest game series in the world, including Call of Duty, Warcraft, and Overwatch. These three are one of the biggest names in the whole of gaming history, and a massive backlog of older games like Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man franchise, and all that shit. All that good shit. Even though, in conjunction with Microsoft's purchase of Bethesda Softworks just over a year ago, a blockbuster deal in its own right. Even though it was only for a small fraction of the Activision Blizzard's price tag, it will make Microsoft the third largest game company in the world by the revenue.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
It's not a done deal, and Activision Blizzard comes with a lot of baggage that could complicate the regulatory approval process. But if it does go through, and the general consensus is that it will, then it could shake up the video game industry in ways unlike we have ever seen before. It's gonna bring a revolution in PC and Microsoft gaming. I'm telling you right now, you better be prepared.
क्यों भी ओवर एक्टिंग करता है साला? ओवर एक्टिंग की औलाद? अब तेरे को बराबर होता नहीं क्या बोलने को? चले एक काम कर 200 रुपए दे और 50 रुपए काट ओवर एक्टिंग के वजह.
So if you want to be updated with everything that falls under gaming and tech industry, be sure to subscribe and press the bell notification button to be notified every time I put up a video. And exactly how many things Microsoft owns now?
We don't care.
Microsoft has become particularly aggressive in its approach. In the last decade alone, it has made a number of high-profile purchases, including Minecraft developer Mojang in 2014 for US $2.5 billion, and Elder Scrolls and Doom publisher ZeniMax in 2020 for US $7.5 billion. With the Activision Blizzard acquisition, Microsoft is now the third largest company in the industry, behind Tencent and our one and only Sony.
Stop it. Get some help.
Bolstering the count to 23 first-party studios under Microsoft. You understand? Microsoft owns 23 first-party studios to make games for them. And Sony has what? This, and this. This is a joke. Don't get offended. I know these are all big corporations. Don't get offended, okay? And fuck off. I don't care. Fuck off. Fuck off. Microsoft expects the deal to close sometime in fiscal 2023, which starts at the end of June. But With all regulatory hurdles it needs to clear, the deal will more likely close in the second half of its fiscal year rather than the first. That aligns with the first half of the calendar year 2023. Sony will have another year to overcome its supply chain changes, sell more PlayStation 5 consoles, and release heavy-hitting exclusive games like Horizon Forbidden West, Gran Turismo 7, God of War Ragnarok, Forspoken, Wolverine, and Spider-Man 2 this spring. Sony also plans to launch a Spartacus, a subscription-based rival to Microsoft's Game Pass. By the time Microsoft finally closes its takeover of Activision Blizzard, the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 will be mature console platforms with established audiences. As a result, Activision's Xbox exclusives might have a limited impact on helping Microsoft catch up to Sony in hardware. And now with Activision Blizzard joining the squad, we have the Call of Duty brand heading over to Microsoft, creating both positive and negative implications. On the plus side, Microsoft holds the power to change the inner workings so that the Call of Duty no longer serves as an annual service. This means developers could focus on implementing original mechanics and creating better games overall, instead of worrying about churning out a lackluster title year after year, year after year, year after year, year after year. That is a rhyme. The deal also includes the beloved Call of Duty Warzone and mobile games, WoW functions on a recurring monthly payment system, where paying $14.99 unlocks more levels, characters, models, particularly the entire game. In order to strike a deal with longtime fans, Blizzard could let Microsoft implement Game Pass into their system. Players who own a subscription will automatically be given access to the premium segment of Warcraft. This would increase the player base and lead to a cross collaborations, where iconic skins and themed cosmetics hailing from other Microsoft properties start popping in-game. It is cheap, it is reliable, and adds 100 plus other AAA games to your library. This is all part of Microsoft's current video game business strategy, which is less about selling game products and more about increasing subscriptions to its Game Pass service, similar to services like Netflix and Spotify. It's not the end of the line for Sony. Microsoft is not someone who will be stopping soon. If we look at the past with Mojang, with Bethesda, with Minecraft and all that shit, and obviously Blizzard, and what we just discussed previously on this video. That's all for today, guys, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like, hit the bell notification button after subscribing, and let me know in the comments if you want any video on a particular topic that revolves around gaming and tech.
Sometimes I feel we're nothing, but you talk like we're something.
Click here to watch the video about 3050 and its feature and if it's even worth it, and click there to watch that video where I rant about Rockstar for releasing a trash GTA 12.
Descriptions I could make, yeah, yeah.